Hey everyone, it's Jordan. Sorry I haven't made any videos lately. I've been really busy. I started a new job, landscaping business, and it's been really kicking my butt lately. And my cousin got married last weekend, so I was gonna make one last weekend, but had the wedding to go to. And I've been wanting to spend time with my girlfriend lately. She's getting deployed soon, so it's right around the corner. So I really want to, spend a lot of time with her before she leaves. And I'm trying to reconnect with my friends, get close with them again like we used to. So, yeah, I'm going to try and keep making videos as much as I can, but I can't promise anything lately because everything's just so crazy. Um, Testosterone update. I've been 1 month and 3 weeks on testosterone. I went from 0.33, point 3 cc's to zero point 0.5 cc's. Changes. I think my face is maybe filling out more. Some people say it is, some say it's not. I don't know. I like to think my voice is changing, getting a little deeper. My appetite, though, is increasing a lot. I eat a lot. I'm always hungry, and lately I've been getting so hot. My hair is growing. I'm getting a few chin hairs. I mean, you can't really see. It's just crappy camera. But, yeah, that's all the changes I think so far that I noticed. But today's topic is coming out. Um, I knew that I was transgender at a really young age. Just how my family is, I just wasn't comfortable in coming out. I knew I couldn't. Um, so around 13, I came out as bisexual. I dressed really girly just to make my mom happy. But it made me very, very unhappy, but I dealt with it. Around 16, I want to say that I came out as a lesbian. Uh, I kind of then just gender neutral, kind of more alternative, so I wasn't dressing so girly, but still pleasing my mom at the same time. Um, at 18, I kind of just was fed up with that. I was fed up with wearing what felt like a monkey suit to me because just to make someone happy wasn't, my feelings weren't being taken into consideration at all. So I dressed more like a guy. I still had long hair though. I think I probably cut it up to like right here. Um, when I was 22 though, I did chop my hair off. I just went nuts. I was tired of having the long hair and I was tired of hiding this secret. So I thought the first step was to chop my hair off. That was the biggest thing because I've always had long hair. I mean, the shortest I had it was like I guess the Bieber style, I guess you could say. When I was 23, I came out as trans. I was still I dressed like a guy, and I felt so much better when I came out. Um, I came out to my cousin. We were just sitting there. She lived with me at the time, and I just looked at her and I told her, I'm like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, and I don't know how you're gonna react. I'm like, I hope you still love me, and because we've always been so close. We were inseparable when we were younger. So having her on my side really helped. But I told her, and she's like, well, yeah, I kind of already knew that. Like, duh, I was just waiting for you to come out with it. And like, I cried. And I know it sounds weird, but like, it just felt like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulder, and I can finally be me. And a little while after I had told her, I had went to the store, and I know you're not supposed to do this, but I just wanted it. I just wanted to see how it was, and how it felt. I bought ace bandages. I don't recommend it whatsoever. I would go to underworks.com for a binder, but I don't know. I wanted to see how it looked. And she wrapped my chest for me, and I had put a shirt on and everything, and I looked in the mirror, and it felt right. It looked right. I mean, it felt painful, but it looked right. Like, that's what I wanted. I knew there was always something wrong even before I knew I was transgender. Like, there's something wrong that, this is not supposed to be here. Down there wasn't supposed to be there. It was all wrong. Second thing was, I came out to my friends, and they're like, dude, I thought you were already doing that. Like, you chopped your hair off. Like, we already thought that that's what was going on. And I'm like, no. So they're a great support. They really try to use he and everything like that. It's really nice, when you have a group of friends that are here for you and support you. Next, my family somehow found out. I kind of told a few other people in the family, and then other people, like my family, talks a lot to each other, even though we don't talk to each other, but something like this they talk about. And my mom found out, and she wasn't supportive. She was really upset. She's like, no, I had a girl, I didn't have a boy. Like, no, this is not happening. And she's still now today not supportive. I tried to offer her to take her to like a therapy session with me, with my counselor, and she just told me to like back off, leave her alone. She has to deal with this in her own way. So I mean, when I came out as bi, lesbian, and everything else to her, she had a really hard time accepting it. So I know this is really going to mess with her. And I completely understand, like, she had me. She thinks she had a girl, but she didn't. My dad is really supportive. He just wants me to do it safely and to, be safe about it. He was expecting it again. A lot of my family was expecting it just because how I acted when I was younger, and I never acted like a girl. I always acted like a boy. So they already knew, but just kind of didn't want to be like, hey, are you transgender, by the way? My grandparents didn't support me at first because they had listened to a lot of what my mom said. They thought I was going to some back alley doctor and some back alley therapist that was going to be like, oh yeah, here, let me write you a script and give you testosterone without even checking you out. That wasn't the case, and I had sat down and I explained to them about everything, about how I've always felt and just my life to them. Basically, what they didn't know, it was like a whole nother world that they didn't know about me, like the whole nother part of me that they didn't know. And I always put a smile on, but I told them like really how I felt, and they ended up started to support me. They just wanted me to be safe, and it's really nice to have family members and everything like that. I recommend, though, coming out, I was gonna just send a mass message to everybody, but I didn't. I kind of wanted to do one-on-one because I knew how my family was. I didn't think that they would be okay with me just sending a text, hey, guess what, I'm trans, all right, bye. So I recommend, if you know your family well enough, to not do something so drastic and just put it on Facebook or something. Post a picture, be like, hey, I'm transgender. No, I mean, some people do, some people don't. It's their preference. I mean, it is what it is. My girlfriend, I had came out to her. She thought I was a lesbian. I mean, even though I was binding, but I thought she thought that I was a lesbian, but she knew the whole time that I was transgender. So the whole time that I'm freaking out and telling her, she already knew. When I came out as transgender, I didn't come out on Facebook yet. I wasn't ready. I kind of wanted to wait till I was on testosterone. And that's when I had came out on Facebook, but everybody else knew. But so she didn't know yet when we first started dating. But then, like I said, she already knew. We had planned on just being friends for the most part because she's getting shipped away. But we ended up falling for each other really hard, and so yeah. I mean, she already knew, and it's great. She supports me 100%, and she's there for me. She helps me out, you know. It's just it's really good, great. I mean, I recommend when you do come out, if you think that you're going to be in trouble or anything or get kicked out, I would wait until at least you're 18. I mean, I know it sucks. I mean, if you want to come out sooner and you think your family will be okay with it, then that's great. That's really great. But I would just be cautious about it because not everybody takes it so well. I mean, almost everybody in my family supports me and is 100% behind me, but my mom isn't. So this is why I waited so long. I mean, I could have came out when I was 18, but I was still kind of like moving out, then coming back, moving out, then coming back. So I knew I couldn't come out yet. So, I mean, just really advice I could give you guys is come out when you feel comfortable, like when you feel safe and you know that you're going to have support, because you need support. You do. You can't go in this alone. But yeah, that's my coming out video. I'm 12 minutes into this already, so I think I need to cut it off. I think next time I'm going to do a video of me and my girlfriend before she leaves, because she leaves November. So I guess just some Q&As or something like that, or just talk about how she felt of me being transgender and everything. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.